Welcome to Norman, Oklahoma, and the heart of the Sooner Nation. Memorial Stadium already rocking with the sounds of Boomer Sooner. We're going to hear that all day. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take off here. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And now the running back's got it again. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
And the Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Vasquez. Tackle made after the completion. Here's the second down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Important second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, Chris, this was my big fear for this offense coming into this game. And here we see it on the opening drive, taking a chance, trying to make a play, but you can't do that against these guys. One of the top pass defenses in the country steps in front of it to give their own offense a really good chance to put points on the board.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Bringing pressure. Breaking free at midfield. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Took contact on the throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the left side. Some hard running there through a tackle. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that 1st down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the 1st down.
Punt team ready to boot it away. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Keeping it on the ground here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your 1st-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Always looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
He lets it go on the move. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And looking for a big play here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Oh, here comes the reverse. Finding some room at the 25. And it works. The 1st down to the 35. And the player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout or they check him out. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Receiver in motion now. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 43.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Give it to the back again. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Put up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. The quarterback appears to be changing the play. Shotgun formation here on third down. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Receiver makes the grab, but he's stopped there with the defense for no gain.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. To the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And they tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. He's going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. The pass rush closing. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown Tigers. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball.
They just taking shit from me, bro.
Gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
So they try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the back now goes in motion. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, and the sack is made there by the freshman.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Using his legs here. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. This offense has been clicking so far. But they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Defense is coming after him. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going.
Pressure coming, and they've got him again. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Receiver makes the catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quick.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is, just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. There's the handoff. Finds room at the 30. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
At the 34. Good enough for a first down.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Gets some space around the 30. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw yet again. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made on the left side. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
It's a draw play. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
But these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And he's able to send the punt away. And here's the return now from midfield. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Pressure is coming. Sacked on heavy pressure there. See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Boy, Chris, how about the effort by that wide receiver? I know he didn't get the first down, but breaking multiple tackles just to try to fight to come up with a first down. He comes close, and he gives him a chance here to potentially think about going for it.
The end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Auburn 21, Oklahoma 0.
And we'll begin the fourth quarter with a field goal try here. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
We'll call for the fair catch here. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Our They're coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to pass here. And it's complete downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Just trucks the man. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Now it's second down here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Third down play here out of the shotgun. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Lets it go. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Man, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character's about and how you're not giving up.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Catch is made. Room to run here. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Oh, it's a reverse. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead, back within 2 scores. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Auburn offense is back out on the field now. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Auburn. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
31, Oklahoma, 8.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Jukes to get free. And the run moves the ball into the 33.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pocket breaking down. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Here's another interception. We're losing track.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. A gain makes it second and medium. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even... to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
And they'll take a knee with less than a minute to play.